Hello there, everyone. We're back. Yeah. Hope you're all doing well on this Thursday afternoon in the UK. Cloudy, good to see you. It's me, Cloudy Dom. I changed my name. I see that. It's Cloudy Dom YT. Love it. Yeah. I'm always curious. How come you've put YT in your name? Like, it is YouTube. I'm curious. Spiky, good to see you there. Hopefully you're doing well. Been a while, has it? I don't feel like it has. It was probably like last week. It's not too long. Oh my god. Obi no scope Kenobi. What on I actually quite like that. That kind of works. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I've been very well. Thank you, Obi. How are you? You finished college yesterday. Finally, nice. Is that like your second year of college finished, or is that just first year? I finish uni on Monday for the first year, so whoop. But I go back to work tonight. My first shift at work since October, and before October, if ignoring October, I haven't worked since March. So kind of weird. But there we go. Might not be able to stay for long. I'm in class. It's 9 AM. No worries at all, my dude. No worries. It's all good. Also, just so you know, I'm a Karen. Brilliant. Okay. Well, I will be mindful of what I say. Don't know why I put in YT, to be honest. No, that's fair. I mean, like if it was like PlayStation or Twitch or like another platform, like I get it. It's just I do find it interesting when people put YT in their YouTube names. I mean, I guess it's to show that you are actually like you post content and stuff like that. Gonna take a few weeks off, try to get a part-time job again, and then an apprenticeship is the plan. Very nice, very nice. I mean, definitely look into apprenticeships now if you haven't been doing that for the last few months already, because I know apprenticeships can be really hard to get. And a lot of apprenticeships, especially with like bigger firms, are posted like towards the start of the year. So yeah, take a look at that if you haven't already. But no, that sounds good. I'm so happy another YouTuber made me moderator, and I've been watching him for 2 days. God damn, fair play. Not single player. That's interesting. Fair enough. That's awesome though. Good, best of luck with your duties as a mod. Kashyyyk, I'll take it. Nah, bruv, I'm not a Karen, I'm a Karan. Just changed my username. The subscriber Karen, the viewer. Brilliant. No, I have government website stuff like that I'm looking at all the time. Okay, alright, sweet. Yeah, that's good. Don't just look at the government website as well. Look at what like line of work are you looking to go into? Because instead of just looking specifically at the government website, you can also look at the like specific companies to see if they have anything open. They call me a good moderator. Well, that is good news. I'm glad to hear that. More Bad Batch tomorrow. How are you finding it all so far? I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm really, really enjoying it at the moment. I'd say, for me personally, I think it's the best animated show we have so far. Like, it's obviously hard to put, like, I can't say that like with full confidence because it's only been 3 episodes so far. Yeah, it's only been 3 episodes so far, so I can't say for sure. But after season 1 has finished, then I'll definitely, yeah, one of the like, so like every month, obviously, I do a video for my like channel members and Patreon supporters and all that stuff. So when Bad Batch season 1 ends, I think it's in August. Then August's monthly video will be will definitely be a review on Bad Batch season 1. Oh, that was lucky. That was also very close. Very close, unfortunate. It's easy. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not a hard job to be a moderator. You just need to be careful. Unless, like, it's a uber big channel with hundreds of viewers at a time, then that can be tricky. But yeah, I do know Battlefront Brothers. Yeah, he's come to my streams a fair bit over the last year or so. I'm looking for business marketing, looking at several different websites, being in contact with a few different companies as well. Okay, all right, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, at least you know exactly what you want to do in terms of line of work. Like, the fact, you know, if you said, oh, I want to go into business, then that's a very broad term. But the fact that you've actually specifically said business marketing, like, yeah, you know what to look for, which is really good. So, yeah. As Cloudy rightly said, Bad Batch Season 1 is 16 episodes long. I'm being serious, I'm Karen the Good, the Gur, who would talk about ideas for Battlefront 3 and just chat, change my username. My apologies. Oh, I thought you were saying, like, I thought it was a joke that, like, instead of Karen, it was Karan, and, like, it was a joke. Oops. Oh god. My bad. I got it there. I'm a bit slow today, I'll be honest. I'm a bit slow. Love that. Lego Meister 2019. My apologies. Oh, he blocked that well. Good throw. Their chat is chill. Good. He made me a mod on his other channel with his friend. Nice. Might have to leave. I'm in a class. It's 9 AM for me right now. That's all good. No worries. Like, school is far more important, so don't you worry. So for anyone here who's a Formula 1 fan, I've got P2 Monaco up on my phone at the moment. Verstappen and Hamilton have the exact same time. Like, in terms of tenths of a second, hundredths of a second, and thousandths of a second. Hamilton is second with plus 0.000. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I do have space, yes. I just need to find you again. Unless you're not on right now. Maybe you're not online at the moment. But yeah, I do have space. TD, good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. I appreciate that, Calby. Next stream on Monday. It might be Monday, it might be Sunday. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not on yet. We'll be in a bit. Okay, no worries. Yeah, so I may stream until 4 PM night. I've got a shadow shift at work today, so it's just I haven't worked in ages, so I have to have a shift with someone else just to, you know, get it all back in the brain. So that starts at 5, so I might stream until 4, but at the moment I'm thinking to stream until 3:30 to give myself an hour and a half until I actually start. So yeah, it'll be between 90 minutes to 2 hours, Cloudy. So Mark, what you been up to? Plus, how did the college project go? I haven't been up to much, to be fair. Like, this week has been really busy for me. So, like, on Tuesday I had to hand in an assignment for uni. I had a dentist appointment and cricket training. So I had some fillings here in the right side of my mouth. Wednesday I handed in, so yesterday I handed in another assignment, and there we go. Yeah, yesterday I handed in another assignment and I had a cricket match, and then today I've already been to work to have a chat. Working a bit later, streaming now, and I've done more for an assignment that's due on Monday. So yeah, I've got one more assignment which is due on Monday, and after that, that's it for me with uni, and then I've got 3 months off where I can chill, do lots of YouTubing and preparation stuff for big things and all that. So yeah, busy. The virtual production is coming along pretty well. Well, we haven't started production yet, but we have finished pre-production, so I am happy to announce. So yeah, all the documentation is finished, so we can now go into production. But we've got 3 months off for summer, so I don't want to obviously, like, you know, force people to work loads in the summer. So I'm just hoping that everyone will, like, do some, like, we'll basically be doing a lot of, like, prototyping and setting up, so that when we do go back, we'll be in proper production. We'll understand a bit more of what we're actually doing. So yeah, should be good. So for me, it'll be near 11 when you end the stream. Yeah, it'll either be 10:30 or 11 o'clock for you, Cloudy. But yeah, take care, man. Have a good one. We will see you again, maybe later today. If not, then on hopefully on Sunday or Monday. Been sick the whole week. Oof, that's rough. How are you feeling now, TD? Are you feeling any better to how you were at the start of the week, or are you still a bit unwell? Either way, hopefully you feel better soon. Coming online now, just in the main menu. Sweetums. Oh, that. I'm gonna move away from that thing. Oh, I got a kill and I damaged that thing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. Do you stream every Monday and Thursday? Every Monday, yes. And then it's, well, yeah, it's pretty much every Monday, and then it's either Wednesday or Thursday, just depending on how things are going. But I may stream this Sunday as well, because my friends won't be online for Rocket League, so I might get home from cricket if it's on and stream a bit. Who knows? Assuming all of my uni assignment is finished, that is. That's a shame. Oh, no way. That's rough. Only had one exam this week. Luckily, it was decent, to be honest. Good questions. Nice. Love that. You've just got to tolerate 2 more weeks of exams till the summer. Nice. You can do this. You got this. But still, we have 3 to 4 hour classes in summer for everyone. It's just like a rule for our school. We have like around 2 months off. What? You have 3 to 4 hour classes in summer. That's a bit annoying. Either way, though, I mean, yeah, like 2 months off is solid. Like, I'm gonna be, for uni, I'm getting 3.5 months off. So I get all of June, all of July, all of August, and then 19 days of September as I go back on the 20th. So it's a long time. Hopefully, we'll get some Star Wars gaming news in June. The Summer Games Fest takes place on the 10th of June. We've got E3 taking place from like the 12th of June as well. EA Play Live is the 22nd of July. So there's plenty of... Oh, and then I think we'll have like the... He's gonna be mad. We also then have like the opening night live in August. So there's going to be plenty of opportunities to get Star Wars gaming news and announcements and things like that. And even when there aren't game shows for announcements and trailers and stuff, then hopefully during these summer months we'll actually get in like, you know, like community transmissions / pilot briefings, but for whatever games are coming out. So Star Wars Hunters will hopefully have had like a proper trailer at that point, instead of just the teaser we got back in February. Like hopefully we'll have a full-on trailer, and then they'll release news as time goes by. Hopefully EA will reveal something in July for this year, or perhaps it could get like, my hope for EA is that they'll announce a game in June and then like with a reveal trailer, and then have the gameplay trailer in July. That's my hope. Anyway, talking about F1, I love the McLaren livery. Oh, it's so nice. I'm looking at Ricardo at the moment. It looks amazing. Honestly, I wish they stuck with that the whole time. Like, it's so good. Yeah, take care, Cloudy. Have a good one. Right, let me back out and I'll send Spiky an invite. Still better than nothing? Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. There's also a PlayStation show in the summer. Most probably Star Wars news might also be there. Just hope EA does anything good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily expecting much from the PlayStation side of things. You know, let me... there he is. Cool. Let's get the game shows 2021. So no video game shows 2021. Let's have a look at that. Thanks, kind sir. It's all good. That reminds me of. Have you seen that guy on TikTok, Spiky? Where it's like Roadman pretends like, you know, if like a Roadman was a receptionist or if a Roadman was a pilot and stuff like that. And it's like the Roadman is essentially like a nice normal person, but then the other person, well, sometimes anyway, it's yeah, you know what I mean, yeah, exactly. And he goes, thanks, kind sir. So good. So good. Will, good to see you. Hope you email. I'm at school right now. Well, don't get in trouble. Most British TikTok ever. I know, it's so good. Right, game shows from... God, there are quite a lot. Bloody hell. Nothing like... Some of them aren't that big at all, but others are just huge. Okay, so E3, it says it's the 15th to the 17th of June, and I'm pretty sure it's the 12th. There we go. It's a lot of things on there which I can't be able to look at, but either way, like we have the Summer Games Fest on the 10th of June, so I'm thinking maybe we'll see. I'm thinking we might see Battlefield revealed there, but the only thing about that is that obviously with other things going on there as well, like other publishers and studios revealing games as well, like Battlefield might get overshadowed at that point. I just don't know really. It's hard to say. Benji, I've been very well, thank you very much. How about yourself? How are you? My word. Did anyone see that massive crypto crash yesterday? That was interesting. It's all going back up now, though. Oh, imagine if I... Oh, no, to be fair, I don't think you can actually physically get up there. Gamescom, what was it? Something around Gamescom. So, yeah, there's Opening Night Live. Yeah, Opening Night Live is essentially like the initial event before Gamescom. Like, it's part of Gamescom, it's just that opening night where most things are like shown off and announced, and then the actual event that takes place, like at that point, that's when people would, you know, like go around the show floor and like play some demos and stuff, I think. Oh, no way. Do they have the 212th skin in the game? I forgot. Yes, they do, yeah. So yeah, big things for games is Summer Games Fest on 10th of June. EA is there. It's been confirmed that they're going to be there along with many other publishers. So I'm hoping EA might reveal a Star Wars game then, along with maybe Battlefield. I'm not too sure on that, but maybe a small-scale Star Wars game. That's like the rumors have suggested. If not, then hopefully we'll see someone else announce a Star Wars game. Maybe we'll see something. Yep. Yeah, so maybe we'll see something there. If not, then there's always E3 as well, which hopefully we'll see something. and then if not E3 and nothing in June on Star Wars, then hopefully we'll see something at EA Play in July. But I think we'll definitely see something. It's just, and that's a big, you know, what could it be? Because I think, you know, I think if we are going to get a game this year, then it will obviously be announced in July. Well, it could be announced in June, but we'll definitely get something in July if we are getting a game this year. Jedi Fallen Order 2, the fact that that's still a year and a half away, I imagine we'll hear a little bit about it, but it won't be anything more than like a title reveal. And then, yeah, it's just one of those things, really. And then, of course, after EA Play Live in July, we then obviously have Opening Night Live in August. So, again, like, there are plenty of opportunities for reveals multiple times a year. You know, June, July, August, there's always something going on. I mean, not normally in July, that's normally quite a quiet month. But, like, EA, you know, with this whole digitized event system that we have at the moment because of COVID and all that, they're able to be a lot more flexible with it. So I think it's nice. I think it's nice that we're getting something in July, to be honest. Like, if we do get an announcement for a Star Wars game in June from EA for this year, then it's nice that we don't have to wait from June to October. I mean, I know that's only like 3 months wait, but it's nice to be able to have something in June and something in July, and then the game releases like 3 months later or something. I don't know.
They know we're coming. Rebel Alliance forces are helping them evacuate, so expect heavy resistance. We'll secure the
Blimey. It's really annoying that that glitch isn't actually, like, they're never going to be able to fix that.
Civilian casualties are acceptable.
Yeah, to be fair, the 501st skin is awesome. But yeah, I mean, there are loads of clone skins. Pretty much any clone skin you see in the films is in this game, other than the Galactic Marines. From Revenge of the Sith, anyway. Plenty of skins from Clone Wars they're not in the game. But most of the clone troopers, most of the clone legions from Revenge of the Sith are in the game. So that's cool. Oh, that's the guy who got me in the Y-Wing. How dare you, sir? I just hope anything in the Clone Wars era happens. Games, obviously, like the Clone Wars era hasn't been used that much in games at all in modern times. No, I completely agree, yeah. It all has just been because of prequels got hate and they wanted to play it safe. Yeah, no, I do agree there. It may not necessarily be because of like prequel hate. I mean, it could well be part of it. Like, that will no doubt play a factor in things, I'm sure. Although that was a bad shot. Yeah, that could absolutely play a factor in things, but yeah, it's just, you're right. Everything since Disney took over has been original trilogy era. I'm like, that's not a bad thing. Like, I don't mind that at all. But it would be nice to break out into the sequels a bit, beyond what we got in Resurrection in Battlefront 2, as well as because this is the thing, and it would also be nice to have Clone Wars era, because in order we had Battlefront 2015, which was fully original trilogy. Then we had Battlefront 2, which the campaign itself was original trilogy. And there was the Resurrection update, which then obviously gave us, the Resurrection update gave us sequel trilogy story content, which was really nice, but obviously it's not like it's, absolutely huge. Damn it. I mean, I think even the end of the game, actually, yeah, the end of the campaign had a bit of sequel stuff. And like obviously you could play in the sequel trilogy, you can play in the Clone Wars, which has been nice, but in terms of just story content, it would be nice to get that as well. So Battlefront 2 kind of had it all, which was nice, but it would be cool to get some actual like story content and a game that focuses on the Clone Wars itself. We then had Fallen Order, which was, I mean, it wasn't necessarily original trilogy time, but it was the same like period with, you know, the Galactic Civil War. You know, like anything Galactic Civil War, so after Episode 3 onwards, I class as that just original trilogy period of time. But, you know, it's one of those things that, you know, we got a little bit of prequel era stuff with, you know, Cal being a Padawan, and we got to do those training missions, and that was cool, but, you know, it's not a lot. You know, the rest of it, you know, the majority of the story, the vast majority of the story takes place in 14 BBY, I believe, so 5 years after Episode 6. So it's just, like, I think it's the same year as Solo? No. I don't know, there's something that's the same year as Solo. I think it might be more, I could be wrong. But either way, that was Galactic Civil War period. And then obviously with Squadrons, that took place after, yeah, that took place after Episode 6 and before, I mean, we had it during Episode 4, and then it took place after Episode 6 and before Jakku, so again, it's that original trilogy time period. This small-scale shooter as well, like, that's rumoured to come out this year, is supposedly original trilogy as well, like with Inferno Squad, so it's just, yeah. And not to mention, like, what's to come as well in the future. Star Wars Hunters, we already know that that takes place after Episode 6, like, I think it's kind of the, you know, around that time period of The Mandalorian when it's a few years after Episode 6, so it's, you know, it's not quite sequel trilogy, it's just during that time of The Mandalorian, which, because Stormtroopers are still a thing, like the Empire's still around, I still class it as like the Galactic Civil War time period. It's just obviously after, but it's not enough to classify it as sequels in my opinion. So yeah. Spike, you reckon you've crashed? Not sure what is up with Battlefront 2. Only happens for this game. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Let's get you back in ASAP though. Yeah, like, not only is it the same with Hunters though, but like the Ubisoft open world game, we know absolutely nothing about that. But obviously we had a massive rumour, you know, we had a big rumour a couple weeks ago that, yeah, we had a big rumour a few weeks ago that was saying that it was going to be basically The Division, but set in the Galactic Civil War. So you play as mercenaries who help the rebellion against the Empire. So if that's true, like, obviously that's a big if, because the game is like probably 3-4 years away. But oh wait, Spiky, you actually like still? Are you actually? You in a game? About to be on a break for 15 minutes. Very nice, Cloudy. Very nice. Yeah, Will's got to go though. No worries. No worries at all. Appreciate stopping in. Oh, it kept you in. Oh, that's weird. All right. Well, if you back out, yeah, if you back out, then we'll research. If that's okay. But yeah, like, if that like, obviously the Ubisoft rumor could be completely false, but like, if it's true, then that's EA rumored game for this year, OT essentially, Hunters essentially OT as well, Ubisoft game potentially OT, and then and then also that's it. In terms of rumored games as well, obviously KOTOR is being rumored to, like, there's been obviously a lot of rumors recently about KOTOR and how KOTOR 1 and 2 are being like essentially mashed into one game that is set to bring KOTOR back into the canon. So like if that's true, then that's that's something outside of the original trilogy, which is amazing. But yeah, I think with games, I really want to see more, like, I'd love to see more sequel trilogy stuff, but I'm not too worried about that. Like, I would love to see the sequel trilogy fleshed out even more than it is, but I think, hang on a second. But yeah, I think if we could get to a point where we get some more prequel trilogy games along with High Republic, and yeah, I'd love to see some High Republic games as well, but also Old Republic. If we can get those 3 eras, then I'd love that. What inspired you to do YouTube? Star Wars HQ was a big inspiration, I'd say. Like from a... Well, it was Star Wars HQ and Battlefront 2 in general, so this game. Speakle, good to see you, man, hope you're doing well. So, like Star Wars HQ, I'm an identical twin, so I already, like, looked up to them already a bit, because the way I saw it was these were 2, you know, identical twins. This was a set of identical twins making a living off Star Wars gaming content, and that, to me, sounded amazing. Like, you know, a big, like, you know, if they can do it, me and my brother can do that as well. And then, you know, I always enjoyed their content. Like, I loved it when they streamed on YouTube with Battlefront, and I'd watch them a lot. And I remember watching them cover Bespin from Battlefront 2015 with Dennis Branville in an interview, and just seeing all the Game Changer stuff as well. Like, the fact that they got to have all these amazing opportunities together through the EA Game Changer program was like, damn, like, I really want this. Like, I want to be able to do that as well. So then we got the Battlefront 2 reveal at Star Wars Celebration, and I was like, holy crap. Like, I was sat in this very room pretty much all day, every day, like, during the summer, speculating about what content we could get in the game. And my brother can vouch for me, and he would if he was here, but he's not. He's elsewhere at the moment. But yeah, like, we were then on holiday, and the Starfighter Assault trailer came out, and at that point I was just like, yeah, okay, let's do it. So for like the last like day of for the last like day of that holiday, me and my brother looked into it a bit more. We just did some research on YouTube and like how they you know, like, just what goes into it, like what you need to do for monetization and what monetization methods there are, and just general research about the platform and stuff like that. And we just thought, yeah, let's do it. So that was a big thing, and like, I love speculating, and a lot of my content is speculation content. So, as you know, obviously you'll know, so me speculating on the game before it came out was a big like push for me to do that. But we only started with streams and not videos until a while. So yeah, the name Split Screen then came from like 2 things really. It's just essentially the biology behind identical twins is like one thing splitting into 2, and also the fact that me and my brother used to play you know, local co-op, you know, otherwise known as Split Screen, when we were younger, like on the classic Battlefront games and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what why we chose that name. I mean, the KOTOR remake, like, it's not... The thing is, though, yes, KOTOR has been confirmed, I say that lightly, by Jason Schreier, and he's obviously an incredibly like trustworthy source, but he doesn't work on the KOTOR game. Like, he doesn't you know, he doesn't work on the game. The only people who can confirm the game is in development is Aspire and Lucasfilm Games, not Jason Schreier, because he's not an employee of these companies. So, you know, not everything he says is factual. Like, it probably is happening, and it probably is coming from Aspire, but that doesn't necessarily make it confirmed. So, yeah. You're a twin, yes, I'm an identical twin. I am indeed. Oh, look at that. Yeah, like I started the channel like with my brother, but then he started working on like with an apprenticeship and stuff like that. So he stopped because of work, which was a shame. But yeah, why isn't May 4th a kinder holiday? I mean, you can look at it as one if you want, but obviously, like, it's not going to be, you know, the whole world isn't going to make a whole holiday just because of Star Wars. Like, it obviously would be nice, but it's not going to happen. It's probably not right. A studio is not like, oh yeah, we are only able to make this game. They obviously can make other kind of games, like saying Rockstar can make a linear game. Wait, what was that based on?
Same as always.
Sorry, Obi No Scope. What were you saying about something not being right? Hello, Ducky.
Ready for a fight?
Ooh. Oh, I don't. Oh, that was from behind, surely. Love that. That's a boba. I'm yet to be hit by anything right now. This is lovely. Now I've been hit. How is this flame trooper not dead? Like, I hit him so many times. Wow-wee. That's annoying. Imagine your twin did a stream, we thought it was you. See, that's the thing. It would be quite funny. But nah, it would be quite obvious. Like, yes, like whilst he does look like me a fair bit, or I mean, I should say I look like him because he was born first. But whilst we look very similar, there is also a lot of very like there is quite a big difference now, especially as we've gotten older. So, yeah. I think people who are pretty new to the channel probably, or have like never necessarily seen my face before, they probably know, they probably be confused and think it was just me, but people who know me well, I guess, would probably be quick to tell. But there's also just in terms of our on-screen confidence as well, and just how we are, because I mean he won't necessarily talk the same way I do on certain things, so yeah, it would be quite funny, but I don't think it would last long at all. Oh, hello, there's a few. One, oh, I had another grenade, I was gonna throw it. May the 4th is the best day of the year. I don't know. I just like the thing is, if we had, I mean, in general, it wouldn't. It's not for me personally anyway. But this year, I was really looking forward to May 4th because I thought we were going to get loads of news and stuff. But we then got absolutely nothing. Like we literally got no Star Wars news really. Like they released new toys and stuff like that, or like they announced new toys and stuff, which, you know, obviously like, that's great, and a lot of people, you know, love that. And you know, I mean, like they announced some new Funkos as well, like, and I love Funkos, so it's great. But you know, in terms of TV and film stuff, there was nothing new there. I don't think there was really anything about books or comics. There was nothing about games. So yeah, like it was just a shame. Like I was definitely disappointed. Like it's my own fault because I set those expectations. But yeah, like we had absolutely nothing big with Star Wars happen on May 4th this year, so it was Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. May 4th is the best day for Star Wars fans. See, even then, I disagree. Like, it's obviously a great day because we all, you know, like, we all celebrate Star Wars in our own way. So it's an awesome day, but I'd argue that, like, the best days is when, I mean, well, to be fair, we had Bad Batch start, which was awesome, but, you know, the best days is, the best days for me personally is, like, when, you know, when we get, like, a bunch of announcements or, you know, new things come out, and, you know, we can all, as a community, get hyped around that, and, obviously, I mean, obviously, yeah, we had Bad Batch this year, which was something that many of us were excited for, and has so far been awesome, but, I don't know, it would have been nice to just have a bit more, like, I was fully expecting Star Wars Hunters to get a trailer, and we haven't heard anything about the game since February. Saw a leak saying Clone Wars is getting a game and the Clone Wars Season 8 is happening. I've also heard that there's going to be a Clone Wars thing. Like, I've heard as well that it won't necessarily be called Clone Wars Season 8, because Clone Wars Season 7 was the final season. But because of the whole success about Clone Wars, I did see a rumor going around saying that there was going to be more Clone Wars like content. Like, I think essentially the other unfinished episodes were being finished. That obviously could be complete load of rubbish. Like, Matt Lanter, so the voice of Anakin in Clone Wars, has said that we will see him as Anakin again at some point, but I don't, like, yeah, I'm not sure how they're going about that yet or not. Yeah, it could absolutely be something like Bad Batch. I mean, it basically will be Clone Wars season. If they do it, it basically will be Clone Wars Season 8, but it, like, I just don't really know. I wouldn't mind a side story in Clone Wars era, yeah. Like, I think if, you know, if we could have, like, I was fully expecting the Bad Batch show, like, when it was first announced and we hadn't seen anything about it, I was fully expecting the Bad Batch show to take place in, like, during the Clone Wars leading up to Season 7 and not after Season 7, so, yeah, it's been an interesting one. Like, personally, I'd love to see a game campaign, like I'd love to see a game where, it has a campaign and a multiplayer, but the campaign's actually quite lengthy, and it's, like, I wouldn't mind seeing a lengthy campaign, but then, like, a small-scale multiplayer. That's a bit like Rainbow Six Siege, but, you know, it starts off small, but then gets post-launch content as time goes by, with more maps and modes and characters and things, but, you know, essentially it would be, the campaign would essentially be Bad Batch during the Clone Wars, so it would be, so there wouldn't be any Echo, obviously, but it would be, you know, Wrecker, Hunter, Tech, and Crosshair. I think that would be really cool if we have a campaign as them, because the fact that each person has a unique ability, like, that opens up a lot of gameplay opportunities straight away, so, yeah, I think it would be really cool for that. And then have a multiplayer along with it. But yeah, if it was to, even if it was to happen as a TV show as well, I'd love to see it. And having a side story in Clone Wars would be great. You know, it could be it could be a different batch of Jedi. It could be a show that's literally set on, like, a clone squadron, or you know, just anything. Like, I'd love to see more Clone Wars era content. There's so much, like, there's so much that they can do with it that that they haven't. So yeah, it would be nice. Sebastian Stan was Bucky Barnes and he's gonna play Luke. I mean, that's not necessarily true. Like, I mean, obviously he is Bucky Barnes, but, you know, and the Winter Soldier, but he won't necessarily play Luke. Like, he does look very much like he does look very much like a young Mark Hamill. Like, there's no denying that. And he would, like, in terms of his physical look, he would look, you know, he is. If they were going to do a live action Luke Skywalker again, as you know, when he's young, obviously they did that for the Mandalorian, but if they were to do that again, then Sebastian Stan would be perfect for it. And like Mark Hamill, I think even Mark Hamill on Twitter has said that you know, Sebastian essentially has his blessing for it. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I think it would be cool to see that, but it's not necessarily going to happen. Even if he did play them, they'll probably use CGI on his face anyway. No, they wouldn't need to. Like he looks like a younger Mark Hamill. There'd be no need for CGI at all. It's a waste of time. It would be a huge waste of time and money to do that. Like, you know, they might have to do some, you know, they'd obviously have to do some hair and makeup on him, but that's far cheaper than, because the thing is, if they were to do CGI on his face, they'd have to, like, it would be facial capture and everything like that. It would not be, it would be a lengthy process that's not needed. What about the voice? That's the only thing as well. I mean, I don't, like, he could probably pull it off. Like, not necessarily his normal voice. Like, he may have to, like, do something with his voice. But, you know, he's an actor. Like, he should be able to do that. So, I don't know. Like, if I hear him, you know, I reckon he probably could do the voice, to be honest. But even if he can't, then, you know, it could be like, it could be that situation in Solo where it was like Ray Park played Darth Maul, but Sam Witwer voiced him. So Sebastian Stan would have to like act it out and everything, but then they just have Mark Hamill's voice over the top of it instead. Like, that's something they could do. They've done that before, so why not do it? You know, why not do it again? People say Richard Madden, but I don't see it. No. I just, just no, big no. Don't get me wrong, he's a great actor, but no. I don't see, like, he wouldn't play Luke at all. Like, he doesn't have the look for it. Like, I can kind of see why people are saying it, but no. Sebastian Stan is by far the choice to go for. You had a bad sleep. You woke up at 2 AM? Did you get back to sleep after that at all or not? Did you know the original Phantom Menace voice actor of Maul was supposed to voice him in Solo? Oh, really? I did not know that. I have no idea what that word means, Spiky, I'm not gonna lie. Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. You couldn't fall back asleep. Damn. Yeah, I get that sometimes. I mean, like, sometimes it might take me like an hour or two to get to sleep, but yeah, so I know your pain. If you do wake up and you can't sleep, just like, I don't know, maybe just get a cool glass of water and just, you know, just try and relax. Think happy thoughts. Oh, okay, can't spell phenomenal. Okay. I thought like phenobarbital was like some really fancy word, and I was like, what? Oh, that's amazing. National Streaming Day today. Okay. Announcements, trailers, watch parties, and more. I don't see anything to suggest Star Wars, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, it looks like we could get some kind of news perhaps for Star Wars today. I don't think we will, to be honest, but actually no, I think we could potentially get Star Wars Visions trailer, maybe. Nothing more. Oh, don't tell me that's Mazepin. But yeah, no, it's all good, Spikey. It happens. I decided to binge watch your videos. Fair enough. And watch some Clone Wars. Nice. He said that on a podcast. He recorded his lines, but he decided to use Sam Witwer instead. Okay. I think it would have been cool to have the original voice actor back, but to be honest, like I really liked that they used Sam Witwer instead, because obviously Sam voices him in Clone Wars and Rebels, so to have him voice him in live action was really cool. I forgot what videos I watched because I was so tired. Fair enough. It's really like, oh, I think Cloudy as well. It was maybe you on Monday, but you asked if I could do some like Battlefront, like classic Battlefront like streams or just like play it and stuff like that. Tomorrow's video is Battlefront 2 2005. I downloaded a mod that's has a really cool Lothal map from Rebels, so yeah, it's like a. It says review, like it's kind of a review, but not like a, oh my god, this is a, you know, this is 10 out of 10, that's an 8 out of 10. Like it's nothing specific like that. It's more just I play it, show you the maps, I show you the map, show you the characters, play it, and just give my thoughts on it. As you know, the time goes by. So. Yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it. No, it's all good, Cloudy. Like I've had the mod downloaded on my laptop for a month. Literally, like it was mid-April when I downloaded it, and I played it for the first time. Like, I went onto it very briefly to test it, just to make sure it worked. And I've been meaning to record the video for ages, but I only got round to it the other day because I've had other videos come up that I wanted to do and stuff like that, so yeah. 420, yeah. Then called my friend, he has a loud ringtone, didn't even answer, honestly. I mean, it could have been on silent, you know, during that night maybe, who knows. I'd most certainly put everything. Like, I mean, my phone's always on silent anyway, especially mostly because Discord. Like the amount of messages I get through Discord, just be constant. But yeah.
Starboard transport set for detonation.
Right, we've still got 80 people left. We should have this easily. We got this in the bag. Right, so far I intend on stream for about another half an hour. Got notifications turned off on Discord, that's understandable. I have it turned on because, well, obviously, what if I get a DM and it's important? Like, yeah. I mean, I probably should. To be fair, I think the only the only server that I properly use is my own one anyway, so like I do get tempted to turn off notifications on everything else, but then like there are times where I'll see a message come up in someone else's you know, I'll see a message like come up in someone else's server that I think, oh, okay, I'll answer that or reply to that. But yeah. Decided to take a shower and made me not tired, and then 5 minutes after I was tired again. Fair enough. I had the highest combat placement. Love that. Oh, it was Mick. It was Mick who had the error. Oh, it wasn't Mazepin. Fair enough. BRB, no worries. Are we this? Okay, I'm done now. So are you coming off, Spiky? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I assume so. Wait, what map is it? Endor. Yeah, I'll do Endor. Why not? Oh man. Righty-ho. Anything interesting on the old Twitter before we jump in? Absolutely not. Wait.
The rebels are attacking.
Here we go,
I
boys.
expect they're stealing a walker to attack our main base. They'll have to
Can't wait to see
mobilize
Mazepin in the
control
Mediterranean.
systems to take the
Well,
walker.
one of the Haskars just hit a barrier. Like, they lost control and hit a barrier. So I assumed it was Mazepin, but it wasn't. So, yeah. You should make, like, hype stream before Bad Batch comes out and get a lot of views. I mean, I could, but I won't, because it means I have to wake up at like 6:30 and get everything ready, and then like start streaming at 7 AM when everyone is just getting up and ready to start work and go to school, and stuff like that. The episode releases at 8, so then I'd watch it, but I don't. I mean, to be fair, tomorrow is my last Friday session, but yeah, like, it comes out in the morning, like, fairly early in the morning, so it's just not really a good idea to. If it was in the evening, then, like, I'd definitely consider it, but it's just not something I'm too worried about, and I'm not, like, you know, yeah, would it get a lot of views? I mean, there's a chance, but there's also a chance it won't, and I'm not worried about that, to be honest. Like, I'm not worried about, like, doing one like hype stream and suddenly getting like 1,000 views in the stream or something. But you know, as nice as that obviously would be, like, I'm not worried. I don't want to like force something to happen. Oh, that trade. You're back. Oh, but you gotta go. Your break is over. No problemo. Have a good rest of your day, Cloudy. Yeah, I'd rather just keep doing. Oh, I don't know. He's just. Oh, look at that. I'd rather just keep doing what I'm doing. You know, like, focus on the gaming side of things. Like, I know, like, it has been so painfully quiet over the last few months. Like, it really, really has been painful. But you know, we are nearly there. Like, it's the 20th of May. I mean, EA Play's not for another 2 months. But I'm hopeful that we'll get something in June, at least from Star Wars Hunters. So there's only, like, at the very least, there's 1 month to go until hopefully the pain is over. But yeah, 1 to 2 months. Like, it's been super slow for a while. Like, probably a good. Well, I mean, basically since January, it's been really slow. So well, I've been doing it for like almost 5 whole months. I can manage another 1 or 2 if I need to, and you know, I've got plans. Like, you know, once a week I'm releasing a Lego Star Wars playthrough, and then over the next few weeks I'm going to start thinking about the Bad Batch concepts, and like, as in Bad Batch hero concepts. and stuff like that. And then yeah. Although I'm really not sure whether to wait for yeah, with those I don't really know whether to wait for the end of the season or not, because to be fair, people could have other skins. Like, they've obviously got their own armor and stuff like that, but then, you know, they could have a skin where they're just in their, like, Republic, like, you know, black overalls, as we see in the first episode when, you know, they get locked up. Or, you know, Wrecker in the second episode, you know, where he's got that, you know, like when they're in those, you know, when they're not in their gear, basically, like, there's options there. So I just kind of, I think I might actually wait until the end of the first season to focus on them, because it will give me the best chance for it all. But at the same time, I don't necessarily know whether to wait that long, because it's mid-August, and at that point we could be super busy with other Styles games. So yeah, I'm hoping at that point though that I'll be making 3 videos a week again, because obviously for the last since January it's only been 2 per week, sorry. So I'm hoping we'll get plenty of news that will get to a point where I'm happy to make 3 videos a week again, so we'll see. Dinko, Arctic Fox, and SV, good to see you guys, hope you're doing well. Can only stop by for a little bit, but I wish everyone here has a great Thursday. Thank you very much, SV. Much appreciated. Hope you have a great Thursday as well. I mean, my day so far has been, you know, just average, you know, pretty good, but I go back to work today for a shadow shift, so, you know, pain. But it'll be okay. It'll be fine, I'm sure. I don't know what that says. It looks Russian. I'm English. Oh, bless me. Oh, hello. I'm getting shot. That was not good. 2 vids a week is already a lot. It's not like 2 videos a week isn't bad. It's just, oh my god, I'd just much rather have yeah, like 2 videos a week isn't bad. It's just I really enjoy you know, I really liked having 3 per week, and you know, the more you post, the better it is for the channel, basically. Like, you're gonna see far more growth on a channel that uploads every day than a channel that uploads once a week, depending on the quality of the content, of course. If you're a gameplay channel and you just did 1 gameplay video per week compared to 7 a week, or at least 5 per week, then you know, the channel that does 5 per week is obviously going to do better. But if you're just a gameplay channel that posts 5 times a week, but then you have a channel who posts like long, very detailed videos, then they're obviously going to they're more likely going to be more successful than the gameplay channel, because of course at the end of the day it is quality over quantity, but at the same time you do, like, yeah, it absolutely is quality over quantity, but at the same time YouTube loves quantity. So if you're uploading on a daily basis, then you're gonna get out there a lot more as a channel. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, yeah, 2 videos a week isn't bad, but I definitely want to go back up to 3 when I can. So yeah, and also as of the summer as well, I really want to get back into I want to get back onto the second channel, making content on Battlefield. So yeah, I don't know how that will go, to be honest, but we shall see. Did you say you were playing Mass Effect? How did you find it? I think this remaster had some issues, but you're playing the story, not the game. Well, I mean, yeah, I've never played Mass Effect before, apart from, you know, until this new trilogy came out. I haven't played it since, like, last Friday, because I've got an update on it that was really big, and I just haven't really had time to, so whilst I'm at work today, I'm just going to leave my PS5 on to download all updates that I have, or most of them, hopefully. Because I've got a lot of updates to do. Christ. Damn it. So yeah, it's one of those things that I will probably look into. I'll definitely look to play more of that soon. Maybe tonight after work, to be fair. But just gotta wait and see. I mean, I don't like, from what I've played so far, it doesn't have any issues for me. Like, the gameplay obviously is, you know, it's like not what we're used to nowadays, but obviously the game came out in like 2007, so it's obviously not gonna be that insane. But yeah, bless you, Mr. Streamer Man, thank you. YouTube are really trying to push the clips. They are, that's the thing. Like, the shorts is great, and you know, shorts is a really great platform, and you can really get some really good growth out of it. Like, when I was posting shorts on a daily basis, I was there were days where I was seeing like 10 subs per day subscribing to the channel, but now I've had like 19 in the last 4 weeks because of how slow things are. But yeah, and views as well. Like, you can get so many views on it, and they're actually YouTube have invested over the next year to 2 years. They're investing $100 million into monetizing shorts and providing money to the creators of shorts. And you don't even have to be a YouTube partner, so you don't even need to have a monetized channel to earn money from it. But yeah, it's just there's not enough for, like, I don't play these games enough to get enough clips to post shorts, and I don't really just want to have. And to be honest, most of the clips that I was posting were just, you know, some of the clips were decent, like, gameplay clips, but most of them were just really average and weren't that great. So yeah, and I saw really good success with shorts at the start, but then as I was deciding whether or not to stop uploading them, like a few weeks in a row, I was seeing like nothing on them, so it was like, yeah, it just wasn't like, I wasn't really getting enough. I wasn't really getting a lot out of it. The main issue for me with shorts though is just how they display on the channel. They don't have a separate section. Like on the channel you've got your home page, then it's like videos and playlists and channels and stuff like that, but I want them to have a section literally for shorts, because if you go onto someone's video page, then all the shorts just appear there. And you know, I mean, if you do thumbnails for your shorts, then it will look fine, but I don't. And I had like, I mean, I was doing shorts consistently. I probably did it consistently for a good 5-6 weeks. So I had like, I would have had to have made like over 40 thumbnails, and I was just like, I'm not doing that. So I just unlisted all of them, but I want them to have a separate section, because I don't see the point in making a nice looking thumbnail for a 10-second clip. Like, I really don't see the point. And the only time a short is going to be seen, like thumbnail wise, is when someone specifically looks on your channel, because it is in that, like, there is that shorts, like, if you look on your phone and the YouTube app, if you go on the home page and you scroll down a bit, there will be a shorts page, you know, and the thumbnails don't display on that. So I don't see the point in making thumbnails for shorts. That was the thing. And apart from like looking good on the channel, but if they actually had a shorts specific page, then it would be like great. And then, you know, because at that point you've got stuff there. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I'll play one more game. That's the issue with being a Star Wars YouTuber. There is either way too much to talk about, or there are months of nothing. Yeah. The thing, well, being a Star Wars YouTuber at the moment wouldn't be too bad, because you've got, you know, like you've got High Republic comics coming out and books, Like, I mean, a novel hasn't come out for a while, I don't think, or there might be a couple that are coming out very soon. But you know, there are weekly comics coming out again, I believe, or at least there are a fair number of comics releasing. We've got one episode of Bad Batch per week. So there's stuff to talk about now, like, and there's, you know, if I did general Star Wars content, I would be absolutely, like, I'd have, you know, probably video ideas for weeks, you know, of just topics to talk about. But the main issue is specific to Star Wars gaming, where they're just, you know, we've had months of nothing. I mean, Battlefront 2 was going really strong, and there was always something to talk about with Battlefront, because it was like, you know, what do we want to see in the next update, or there was regular news about what was going to be in the update, and stuff like that. There was always so much to talk about with that, or like people making mods and stuff. So, I mean, if I had a PC with Battlefront 2, like if my laptop actually handled Battlefront 2 okay, and was able to record content at the same time, then I would likely be fine, and I'd be making mod videos of this game, but I don't. So, yeah, it's just one of those things. You know, so Battlefront 2 then ended, so that meant there was nothing really to talk about. And then, yeah, so Battlefront 2 ended, nothing to really talk about. Squadrons was announced, and that was great, because when Squadrons was announced and leading up to launch, there was loads to talk about. You know, I had plenty of videos that came out about Squadrons. You know, I made loads of speculation content, I made loads of news content. Like, I was really happy with making 3 videos a week when Squadrons was out, or like before it came out, and then it released. There was a bit to talk about for like in October, in November, and in December a little bit. Like, there was stuff to talk about there, which was great. But once December ended, well, once Squadrons got its final update in December, then yeah, at that point there was just nothing to talk about. You know, we had the Ubisoft game get announced, but we obviously, we're not going to hit anything about that for a very long time, because the game is going to be about 3-4 years away. We got Star Wars Hunters announced for later this year, but we've heard nothing since February 17th, so we've gone 3 straight months of nothing. And we don't know anything else. Like, there is just nothing, there's nothing new to discuss. Like, I could go back and, I mean, I know we had, like, Republic Commando, like, released, like, via that port, but that's not, you know, hugely exciting. Like, you know, a big thing that got me through the first, like, 3-4 months of this year was genuinely talking about rumours, because there were loads of rumours and supposed leaks that came out that, you know, made some interesting discussion content. But, yeah, it's just one of those things that, it is really, really tough at the moment, but that's why I'm just doing, like, the playthrough stuff now with LEGO Star Wars, because I'm really enjoying playing through, yeah, I'm really enjoying playing through Complete Saga again. I've only played the first 2 missions so far, but I'm having a lot of fun with it, and you know, that's going to be 1 video per week for a solid many weeks. You know, that's 1 video per week for 36 weeks basically. That's if I do 1 mission per episode. Like, there might be like the next episode I might do 2 missions in one, so it'll be a bit of a longer one, because the next is, I can't remember what the next mission is actually. The next mission, it will be in Naboo, so yeah, I might do, because I think it's the one in Naboo, then it's the pod race, so what I'll probably do is I'll do the mission on Naboo and the pod race at the same time in one video, and then I'll do the other mission in Naboo, and then the Darth Maul fight mission. I'll probably do that in one video. So there'll be times where it's one episode, like where it's one mission per episode, or sometimes where it's two. It just depends on the length of them, and also just whether it makes sense or not to do it all in one. Like, I probably could have done the first two missions in one video, to be fair, because it was that, like, you know, pre-invasion, then invasion, so it kind of made sense to do that, I think, but oh well. Yeah, I mean, you're right, like, the comics are a bit niche, but it's still, like, something to talk about. Like, people like Star Wars Theory and Star Wars Explained could no doubt still pull a decent amount of views on a comic, you know. Cloud is on another break, very nice. That update that YouTube added that lets the users control eventual copyright claims to the lifesaver. Yeah, I think, are you talking about like the whole checks feature thing? Because yeah, I completely agree. Like, the fact that you can actually like see potential copyright claims when you before you upload, like, is really good. Yeah, it's so nice. Especially like for the virtual production, like when that releases next year, it'll, you know, because it will have like Star Wars music and stuff like that. Like, it won't necessarily be like John Williams stuff, it'll be like fan-made stuff like Samuel Kim. But you know, we'll know as we're uploading if there are any issues. So yeah, it's nice. Darth Mean, please. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I am very well, though. Thank you very much. Oh, crikey. Do you think the Skull Saga is truly over? Not necessarily. I think there was a rumor earlier this week saying that Disney are reportedly in talks with Daisy Ridley to come back as Rey, which I'd really like to see. Like, I'd love to see Rey and Finn in like their own TV show where Rey trains Finn to be a Jedi, and like they go out on their own like missions. Like, honestly, for those of you who have seen the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special, I wouldn't mind seeing a TV series like that. Minus like all of the time travel. Like, I obviously don't want to see the time travel stuff. I don't want to see, you know, I don't care for the life day stuff because that's obviously like not relevant. But more so in the sense that Rey trains Finn to be a Jedi, and you know, Rey goes off to find like ancient Jedi artifacts, like or ancient temples and stuff like that. Like, if we could see Rey and Finn go and do that, then I think that'd be awesome. I think it'd be a really good show. Would John Boyega do Styles again, though he doesn't sound happy with them in interviews? Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I really don't. I think a lot of it is fans, to be fair. Like, I think fans, some of the fans, obviously, like, he's had a lot of issues with. Like, social media has been a clear thing. But I think, apparently, yeah, so I saw this thing as well, that apparently the issue is Alan Horn. Like, he's been a major issue. So Alan Horn works at Disney. He's pretty high up in Disney, and apparently he's actually been a massive like problem when it comes to like diversity and inclusion within like the films and stuff like that. I think, I don't know, like that's just a rumor based on apparently someone who used to work at Lucasfilm said that, but I don't know. I mean, I think he would come back. But I think it would almost be one of those things that they'd have to, you know, really pay him quite a lot to do it, because obviously there was all that backlash before. So yeah, I don't know. I think he probably would, but it really just depends. So we'll see. We shall see. Do you guys ever eat breakfast for dinner or lunch? Yes, I actually had some cereal about almost 2 hours ago. Oh man, yeah, about 2 hours ago I had some cereal. So I mean, it wasn't my breakfast. I had cereal in the morning as well, but yeah, I'm gonna end it there because I want to chill out for an hour before I head to work. So that'll be fun. Anyway, yeah, I might stream again on Sunday night. It just depends. It'll either be Sunday or Monday. But yeah, it is obviously painfully slow with Star Wars games at the moment. So hopefully things will properly pick back up, you know, within the next couple of months. But as always, you've all been an absolute pleasure. So have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend as well. Enjoy Bad Batch tomorrow. Don't spoil it for anyone. And yeah, thank you for watching. May the Force be with you always.